Hi, everybody. Welcome back to This, That, and the Third. I'm Vanessa.
I'm Gracie.
I'm Danny.
And we're friends that talk about random topics that come out of this box. So I want to pick the topic for us today because that doesn't require talking. What do you think is the proper procedure when sliding in someone's DMs?
Don't do it.
I know a lot of
no
things
proper
that you're
procedure.
not supposed to.
Yes.
Or people shouldn't be
Oh,
doing.
don't even
for
get me started.
Sure. You go first.
Sending a dick pic upon introducing yourself or before introducing yourself is inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that never works.
And it's...
I don't know.
I really want to know where the logic come from. Like, I know if I send a titty pic to someone, that might get me somewhere. But possibly.
Yeah, but I wouldn't expect you to either.
Also, that I would never introduce myself. Hi, titties. Like,
Titties.
I would never do that. But I mean, I've definitely opened my DM box or Facebook messages, and it's somebody's penis, and I'm upset about it.
You know, I've always wondered. Maybe you can answer this for me. Anybody? I don't know. Vanessa is a magnet for dick pics.
Oh yeah, she's dick
I don't know.
queen.
I don't know what it is about her, but people just feel like they have to send a picture of their dick. I don't know. It's
Or
like
video.
Yeah, it's this weird thing. Honestly, I don't often get dick pics. No one really
no one
sends
compares
me dick
to
pics.
Vanessa.
That's true, but I can safely say I'll get one a year. That's how like
Yeah.
I get them
if
frequently.
that. I
and
don't.
From people I sometimes know, sometimes I don't know.
I've gotten some dick pics for sure. And the weirdest one, but one of the ones that I actually was kind of like, okay, you get points for being interesting, is because I love cats. I have 4 cats, and somebody was trying to slide on into my DM and sent me a picture of their cat.
Wait,
and it was
it's
saying,
not a dick.
It's not
a dick and the cat.
No, it's the
just
cat.
a cat.
It's the cat, but then it came with like.
Well, that's not weird.
It came with like, hey, you're cute, and your cat's cute. Like, our cats.
I mean, if it's
should be cute together.
I think you're shooting your shot with that. I don't think I think that's innocent.
Yeah.
No, I know, but
Unless
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like,
wrapped around
no,
the cat.
that's
then...
what I'm.
Ew! I just thought it was a dick with the cat in the background.
No,
Vanessa done wrapped the dick around the cat.
No, I was saying, I wasn't saying that was a bad one or whatever. I was just saying, like, they get points for being interesting. They at least, like, were like, you know what? She likes cats.
Yeah.
Let's give her a cat pic.
They did their research.
Yeah, they did their research. That was personal to Danny. Like,
yeah.
This for you, girl. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I feel the same about, like, guys just sending like, hi, here's a picture of my dick.
Yeah.
As I feel when, like, I mean, I'm sure we've all experienced it. You're walking, I don't know, you're just walking on the street, maybe you're going to the store, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but a car passes by and they honk or they woo or they do something. It's like,
cat
what did you think I was gonna do? Be like, oh my God,
take your top off.
Take me now, please. Yeah. That's all I've wanted. Like,
I've always wanted to be honked at.
Why? What is it?
It makes me just want to take my clothes.
Yeah,
I don't.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Chase after your car?
I think with that though, they get like a kick out of like pissing girls off sometimes with like the honking. I think they're still trying. Like they'd be down if you were down, but with DMs, like or just sending a picture of yourself.
Oh yeah.
Like, and the other thing that I really can't stand is my Instagram name is in my name, Vanessa's World.
Yeah.
So like when someone hits me up like, hey Nessa, how you like? Do fucking not nickname me before you introduce yourself. I cannot stand when people speak to me as if they've known me for years, and that's your tactic to like come off as playful and like. And then the first thing, you single? Oh, you don't even care about my name. Like,
you know that
many things.
You know that happened to our Instagram. There's like, are you girl single? Are you girl single?
So then
I didn't
you
know
have
that.
no standards.
Yeah,
You pick any one of us.
it in the group chat.
She did. She did send it. She sent
I
it.
don't read our stuff.
I don't.
No, I do agree about like the sending pictures thing of themselves. I think for me, I don't like it when they're overly familiar as if they know you already. I mean, like, yeah, like I mean, introduce yourself. Like, don't assume like now because you've seen my Instagram or whatever, like now you can talk to me like so casually. Like,
yeah, sorry, I'm
you
not
can
being
introduce
rude.
yourself. Yeah,
I feel really bad for texting Diane back, but she's asking me questions. So our other friend might be coming
so
over. So sorry,
rude.
ignore me. I'm
So
listening,
rude.
but ignore me. I don't want to look like I just don't care about the conversation.
Okay, well, Gracie, we'll ignore Vanessa for a minute because she's ignoring us.
Okay.
So, Gracie, what would you say was your most interesting experience with somebody sliding on into your DMs?
I feel like my DMs are like
Innocent?
the most boring DMs. I don't know why. I mean, maybe because I don't really post a lot. So maybe people don't even think I'm around. But on the off chance that I do post something, it's probably on the stories, so it disappears.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll like write me back like, "Oh, that food looks so good. When are you gonna cook for me
get a lot.
sometime?"
Oh, that's
Or
the
like,
worst
yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's just
you
it's
do
not,
get a lot of those.
I get a lot of those, or
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you look," or like I'll be like, it's a picture of me just waking. I'm in bed, and they're like, "Oh, can I come in?" Or "When are you gonna sleep in my bed?" Or something weird like that. Or honestly, I have posted pictures of not of me in the shower, but I'll take a picture of my soap because I really like handmade soap, and I use it in the shower. I take a picture of my soap in the shower
You
of
have to
my
wait
hand.
for me.
Yeah. Or
Oh.
like, "You took a shower without me?" Like,
Of course I did.
yeah. What the hell?
I'm so sorry.
The
I
worst
don't
is
even
like,
know
I don't
you.
even, yeah, I don't even know you.
So like,
Ugh.
it's just I'll get those, but I've not never, but I won't get some weird like, "I'm gonna stick my dick in your ass."
feel like
I don't know.
I-
They don't say that to me.
I think
never
I
said
just
that to
attract very strange people. And I mean, this is kind of cliche, but like whenever someone, like I'm not in the predicament in my life where I want to be in a relationship where I don't want to entertain anybody. And I also,
Wait, are you talking
It
to us
is
now?
a predicament to be in a relationship.
I'm talking about you too. Like I said, I'm not in the predicament to want to be in a relationship currently.
Yeah.
So, I've gone the route of telling guys who have, messaged me. And there have been a couple where I've been like, wow, that was really nice of you. I appreciate it. I'm not really interested. And then you get a fire back of, well, then fine. I'm not interested in you anyway. Like, okay, that's why you came here. I get it. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
whatever. So I just, off the bat, and this is I have a boyfriend. I'm seeing someone or whatever. And sometimes that's a lie. And I just told on myself. But it's just to kind of avoid,
Ooh.
like, for me, it's just kind of like, I've gone the honest route of like, listen, I'm sorry. I'm just not interested right now. Like, and then it's just like, the harassment after that is kind of like, okay, you can't even be honest anymore. So just say you have a boyfriend, 50-50 shot that they're going to just leave you alone. Yeah. 50-50 is a problem. Like, it should just be like, oh, you're with someone? Fine. Like, you get responses like, I bet you I can treat you better than he can. Oh, he treating that ass right? You know what? He's treating it fine. I'm married to the single life, so technically I am not single.
Oh, that's a good
You
one.
see?
I see that.
You see?
I
Right, so
that.
technically
Yeah,
I'm
I see
lying.
that. I see
Current,
that.
right now, when I'm ready,
Yeah.
I'm always willing to like give a chance to someone who respectfully approaches me. And even when I have had a boyfriend before, like someone at the gas station was like, I just want to let you know you look really nice today. You're really pretty. Like, you probably have a boyfriend. Just wanted to tell you. And I was like, if I didn't have a boyfriend, I would have given you my phone number.
Yeah.
Just
That is
for the
nice.
fact that you acknowledge it's a possibility
Right.
and you went about your merry old day.
Well, you're supposed to because you're the dick pic queen and you have the most experiences and the weirdest experiences.
I do.
You definitely have to tell us like at least 2 of your weirdest DM experiences.
I
Well,
just don't
currently-
reply to
because
people.
Gracie was fucking boring.
I told you I have the most
I'm
boring
kidding.
DMs. Also because I don't talk to anybody. I don't
I know,
reply.
I get sucked in.
They
man.
reply
You're
like,
such a
"Oh,
liar."
I'm so sorry."
You know why though? You
I
wanna know
don't
why?
reply.
Sometimes I always reply because there are moments where I actually knew the person that was responding,
Yeah,
like
I
that was
still won't
messaging
reply.
me, and I
I
kind
still don't
like,
reply.
I
But
was-
I only reply if I do reply, it's to be like, dude, leave me alone.
I'm pretty
No, I
I'm
won't
pretty
even.
social,
Just
so I'm
fine.
like, oh shit, if I went to high school, there's no harm in saying hey or
Yeah.
nay. Like,
There is a harm.
clearly, look where I end up all the time.
Yeah.
No. Well, the one that I sent you guys, and I doubt this guy will see it, but this guy, I'm gonna like imitate it. This guy came into my DMs
Came in.
and he was like,
Oh my god, this is so
"What's up, girl? I guess your name
This
is
is a
Vanessa."
video?
Yeah, he sent me a video of himself on my freaking thing. He's like, my name is
Oh, the
whatever.
licking your
Yeah, like
lips.
whatever. Like, I think you're really beautiful. I'd like to get to know you if you're single. And I was like, I'm not single.
Well, that's a
I know
bold-
I am. I'm not single. And I mean, I was like, I'm flattered. That is really bold to introduce yourself. He said, he gave me a whole rundown.
Yeah.
I'm 6 foot, I'm 28. Like, very nice. Like,
maybe
nice.
it's not his first rodeo.
It's
with
not.
dating-
He got at least
dating
5-10
websites.
on a daily. Like, I'm sure.
Probably.
So then I was like, no, thank you. I'm flattered. He's like, okay, cool. Then he responded to something that I posted. He was like, you killing me, ma. Like, you know. And then it was a video of him like, you know, I'm out here at the gym. You killing me, ma. I try to go every day, you know. Like, how tall are you? Like, and I just was like,
Why does that matter how tall you are? Just curious.
and I think I responded, and then I get one more video, and this is where I was done responding. And I think he had a friend in the car, and he's like, you know, this Colombian poppy wants you, so that man better be treating you right. And I was like, and then I was just like, look, I wouldn't appreciate my boyfriend talking to another girl, like entertaining something that I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then I get 30 photos, said this me. And I was like, I've seen in the video. So
And
then
I didn't ask.
30 selfies.
Oh,
it's just
God.
of himself, and I was really confused. So that one is just like the persistence. It's like and I've slid in someone's DMs before. I'm not gonna say who, but you know who.
I don't know.
And I just was like, and I was like casual. I've done it twice actually. It worked both times. They all texted me, but but I was like, listen, like I just said, like I came across your page. I
think you're good looking.
I think you're really, I think you're really good looking.
Straightforward, and you're not like.
Just wanted to say hey, like
Yeah.
no, like whatever, and worked out in my favor. The other one was hey, what's up, hello. And that one worked out too, but
Yeah.
that was a whole other story. And
See, that's different.
Yeah.
and
That's
but
like-
yeah, like, and it was like kind of funny, like if they didn't respond, cool, like, but if the person was like, listen, thank you so much, I'm flattered, but I have a girlfriend, I would lucky her and keep it moving, never talk to you ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
'cause
they
it is
just
hard.
want a reply from you, and you're giving it to them, so they think
I'm
like
I'm
You're the
learning my
biggest ghost,
lessons.
though.
I'm learning my lessons.
I am.
She's the biggest ghost.
I
For
think-
me, I would rather just like confront it and just tell them straight up, like
Yeah.
how it is, what it is.
That's me
So-
being
That is
passive
just-
aggressive.
Your
So-
nature.
Or I won't even accept the request to like.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah,
like,
no.
sometimes
So
I
I
get a
never. So I just
request.
won't. I won't even do
'Cause
that at all.
sometimes some things I don't get. They just are that. That's why I'm like, oh, I
That's so
respond like,
weird.
do I know you? Do
No,
I?
no, I just don't even. I just don't. I hardly ever look at that file just because
Yeah.
it's just full of dirty
Oh,
things.
well,
Oh, mine's not dirty. It's just I know I'm not gonna reply anyway. So
Or like just
I'm
like
just
people
not
that I
even
don't
gonna
want to
open
talk to. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I've
And
never
also, I used to
slid-
drink wine a lot, so I would respond out of drunkenness because
That's
I'm
true.
bored. So that's also a factor, which is kind of unfair to the other person because I'll just. But like, I'm also the type of person that will talk to anybody, and like, I would like to have
You
guy
would.
friends that would like to just be guy friends and like never anything more in the future. So I'm just like
I
that
think
personally.
that's impossible.
I feel like
I
a lot
think
of
it's
people
possible
want
for
that,
me.
but I think that a lot of people don't approach people for that.
We
goal.
should actually put
You know,
that
to
in the
just be-
topic
to
box
just be
and not
friends.
discuss that part further. Actually,
Okay.
that'd be a good topic.
Anyway,
yeah. Which,
My second one is
Yeah.
a guy that I actually knew, and this is a guy I didn't recognize him actually, and he messaged me, and I was like, okay. He's like, then automatically was just sent me a picture of his abs, like, you should come get a session with me. No, thank you. I don't go there. And
maybe he was just a trainer trying
No,
to
I know who it is, and it's a person that I would harass me on MySpace all the time, like wanting to hang out, all this stuff, and I'm like, look, I'm not in, and this was like, I'm not interested. Well, you just think you're all that in a bag of chips, don't you? Yes, actually, I fucking do.
I've never heard that phrase used
Dude,
seriously
No,
as
I
an
was,
insult.
and then it got to the
I haven't
point.
heard it in a while.
I
too.
knew these two other boys that were twins, and he was friends with them. I got messages from their MySpace talking shit to me, and then I was in a college class with one of them, the
Yeah.
only semester I ever went to college, and I was scared to talk to him. He's like, oh, how are you? I was like, I thought you hated me. He's like, oh my God, so and so hacked into me and my
Yeah.
brother's thing, and he was like telling all these girls that didn't like him, like all this stuff. So now, almost like 9 years later, on Instagram, I'm just like, oh, like, he's like, so when are we gonna go to dinner? Or when are we're not. Like, I was like, I have a boyfriend. No, we're not. Like, sorry, dude. I'll say I'm busy, which is true.
Yeah.
Very true. It's not a lie.
But when you say you're busy, they think like, when are you?
You're
not busy?
gonna
Yeah.
make time for me. And then
Yeah.
I said, and I was like, I also have a boyfriend. So he's like, okay, so snacks then. What don't you fucking understand? And then, so this one I stopped.
I kind of really like
that.
No.
Okay, snacks then. Yeah. Persistence.
oh
yo.
no, dinner, no lunch. Okay, how about a snack?
I'm glad you guys are. I'm glad you're
I
amused.
like that.
I'm amused.
No, because then this is like after that, I just didn't respond to that, and then it was
Yeah.
like, follow my other page. Why aren't you responding to me? How come you're not responding? No response. Okay,
Block.
I did block it, and then I blocked, and then another page pops up. So
Just keep
I
blocking.
think he has like 4 Instagrams, dude, and I've already gotten to 2.
Yeah. He's starting
So
to be like
it's just
stalker
like-
mode now.
It's just,
yeah.
I just feel like, honestly, I think my only advice is if you're interested in a girl that's on Instagram, you're not sure if she's single or not, and you want to get to know her, the biggest thing you can do is just be like, hey, my name is so-and-so, came across your page, you seem really cool and interesting, are you interested in getting to know each other? And whatever. I'd be way more inclined to hand over my phone number to someone like that, and if you end up being fucking weird, at least you didn't come off as a creep from the beginning, which is still a dangerous game, but whatever,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
more
that's
inclined.
That does remind me though, like your other one. I
So many.
of this
You
guy
have
that
so
this
many.
guy that I play this mobile game. It's called
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
people know this, like, or a lot of people know of this game is Player Unknown Battlegrounds, and I had played with someone, and I think my boyfriend, for example, like he likes to play like a lot of like computer games and stuff, like online games, so he ends up making friends or getting to know people that maybe they want to play again, and just like becoming friends like in that area of like having game friends. So I always try to be hopeful that like maybe like it's like it's innocent and everything, and like so when they ask you for your contact information or like your Instagram or something like that, like in the guise that it's to play again or something, or like to let you know when they're online, like I'm always like, yeah, like like that sounds fun because you're good at playing, or whatever, like we kind of know how we kind of know each other already and how we work. And there's one particular guy that I kind of met through that was like messaging me, and he was just spamming me, and it had nothing to do with the game, and it was odd because he was just spamming me a bunch of pictures of where he lives. Like, literally, like, 40 pictures of where he lives. I never asked. And it had nothing to do with how we know each other. And he just spammed me, like, 40 pictures and then a video of him on the beach, like, taking a video of the beach. And, again, more of where he lives. And, like,
You're right. They want responses.
what am I supposed to say about that?
Yeah, I'm
and
real bad at that, man.
I had to just tell him, like, dude, like, this is,
You
like,
did.
really...
You were good at that.
I know, I was like, this is honestly, like, really inappropriate. Like, I thought we were just gonna be game friends, and, like, this is too much. You're blowing up my phone. This is so inappropriate, like...
Didn't he take it well, though?
He's kind of like, sorry, my bad. And then, like, he never talked to me again.
That's
but
good.
yeah, so, like, he took it well, I guess, in that sense. But I usually try to be, when I come up with those kind of responses, I usually always try to be honest and, like, respectful, like, without being too rude, and just, like, like, honestly conveying my feelings. And before I do respond, I usually, like, try to reflect and see if my feelings are justified before I do that. So...
I know, I think I have a hard time hurting people's feelings, but like there's always a line. Like you have to really piss me off for me to be like, all right, get the fuck off my Instagram.
Yeah.
Like I will never like immediately be like, ew, don't talk to me, to anybody. But
no, I wouldn't.
I
say
do
that.
have a tendency to be overly nice at first, and I'm like, why did I fucking respond? Like
Yeah.
it backfires for all the Snapchats that I get. For it just and
We like them. We like all the stuff you get.
I send them all to them all the time.
So if you send
So
Vanessa
keep
a dick,
going.
yeah, if you send Vanessa a dick pic, we get the dick pics
Yeah,
too.
we
so
all get the dick pic.
keep them coming to her.
the videos, oh man.
Oh,
like,
they're hilarious.
We're gonna post her
Well, sometimes I do-
Instagram name below so that you can send her all the dick pics, and then we will enjoy them.
yeah, there are times where I'm like,
I think this says like a lot about us as people. Like you're very direct, straightforward, get to the point, and then
Yeah.
cut it off. I like to pretend that things never happened. Like
Yeah.
something I don't like happens, I'm just like, didn't happen. Let's move on. Like, nope, not even gonna acknowledge that exists. Just gonna keep going with life. And then Vanessa's just open. Like she welcomes it all. Just
I try to give
Come
everyone
here,
I
come
try to
to
give
me.
everyone an honest chance, Like I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. If you hit me with a straight up dick pic, like I'm gonna block you, especially if it has some
I
vulgar
don't respond when
vulgar
it
like
comes
thing
to, like,
attached.
that,
That's a little bit different. Like there was only one time I responded, and the only thing I said was inappropriate, and I blocked the person. Like I
That's
waited,
fair.
I wait, like that was it. Because I feel like sometimes some people take it as, oh, they didn't respond, maybe they didn't get it, and they're gonna send you another one. It's
Yeah.
freaking happened. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
you didn't get
doesn't
my
happen to me.
first dick pic. How about if I hold it? Like, you want to see it this angle? Like, I've on the toilet. I've seen it like in so many different directions. Like, really?
Did they ever just like lift it up so you could see it better?
There was remember the Herbie dick? I don't want it. A guy sent me a picture.
Don't body shame. I'm just kidding.
It was a herpy dick.
Oh, I thought you said curvy dick. I was like,
I'm fine with that. Like,
Yeah, sometimes the curve is good.
it
I
helps
mean,
out.
whatever. Like,
Depending on your
Sometimes.
canal, whatever.
we're
dude.
all beautiful.
Different strokes, different folks.
Yeah.
Except,
So,
when
like,
except when we have the herp.
but I don't. It was.
Just wait until the outbreak's
Yeah,
done.
just
It was really bad. Like, and I did send it to Gracie. I don't know. We didn't have.
I don't think I've
yet.
seen your herpy dick.
I don't have it anymore. Actually, it's probably in the cloud. I swear it's there.
Okay.
I'll look
I hope
for it.
so.
It's got to be. I've retrieved so many photos from the cloud recently, and there was a lot of dicks in there, and I was like, wow, I saved all those.
A lot
Cool.
of dicks in there or a lot
Yeah,
of dicks in there?
because
Oh.
Dicks.
also
Both.
I saved them.
All of it.
I save them just in case.
I
Just in
definitely
case.
collect.
Just in case someone tries to blackmail me.
I collect dick pics. I just like.
I mean, yeah, like
I think they're like trophies
just
for
keep
me.
them.
I just
Whatever.
I like to collect them and then I show
No,
them.
no
I
one
show
will
them to my
blackmail me.
boyfriend and like.
I don't send nudes.
Oh, I used to show him to my boyfriend, and then he got mad. Like,
Yeah,
why are you
I got
showing
in
me
trouble.
this?
I got a whole
Why? I don't wanna see
conversation
this.
about, can you stop sending dick pics to Gracie? Like, well, fine, I can stop sending them to her, but what do you think we're gonna do when she sees me? We're gonna
Right.
look at
I'm gonna
them.
look at it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the dick.
So
So what do you think should be the etiquette? Because I've never slid in anybody's DMs, but I used to when I
don't
was
think
single.
I have either, honestly.
I never slid in
There's
there,
somebody
but
who slid in there
used to-
successfully. You went on a date with him.
Yeah,
who?
but
So you tell
I
us how
didn't-
that what made you.
Who?
I can't tell
I
you
can't
on
tell you.
camera. I can't tell you right now. I'll tell you
This letter start.
no. Oh,
I don't know who it is.
Oh, yes, you do.
wait. Now I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, that's
Who?
who I was
Okay,
thinking
yeah,
of.
yeah, go whisper to her.
I'm gonna tell you
Do I
later.
know the
swear.
person?
No.
Oh, then that's why I don't care.
No,
Yeah.
so
Well, I care,
what
but-
was the procedure? What procedure did
So-
he take that succeeded and helped
Okay.
get you a date? Get him a date with you?
So I was just about to talk about that actually. I've never slid in anybody's DMs, but here's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I mentioned in another video how I'm not like a person that just goes up to people and starts talking. But if you talk to me, I'll definitely talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this tactic where I would see somebody that I like on Instagram, which is what happened with this particular person, and I will like a lot of your pictures in a row, and I will make it known that I went through your page because I'll like some old pictures.
Yeah.
So you know that I'm snooping on your page now. So then he likes
Hint,
yeah.
nudge, nudge.
So I'm hinting. I'm not going to go full throttle, dive all in there, but I'm letting you know that I know that you know that I see you. Okay? So then
You
I
were
like
so
to bunch-
indirect. It's
Yeah.
it's like insane.
yeah. I like to beat around the bush. It's my favorite thing to do. So then
You live in the damn bush.
I do. I live around the bush. I'm never going to go in the bush. I'll dance around it though all day.
Go on.
So that's what I'll do, and then he liked my pictures back. So then I think what happened was he commented one of my pictures.
Mhm.
It was a picture of us. You took it when we went to Santa Monica
Oh, is
And
it
it's
the one
on
of you
the
on the
beach?
beach?
on the lifehouse. I mean the lifeboat. I mean
The
the
lifeguard
Lifeguard
house.
post.
House.
Lifeguard post.
house.
Yeah.
Post.
So it
Tower.
was that picture.
Lifeguard tower!
Yes.
Like-
It was that picture, and they commented it and said like, "Oh, I love Santa Monica. Whatever.
Mhm.
We should go sometime." And I was like, "Okay."
Wow, I'd be annoyed.
And
But
then,
you liked it, so that's fine.
I liked
Why
it.
would you be annoyed though?
You didn't see
It, well,
it.
no, if I did what you did, then
She's
no,
the
I
one
would be
who-
fine.
I liked
the one-
it first.
she's the one
Yeah,
who's
never mind.
technically
I'm lying.
approached.
If someone,
Yeah, I
if
liked
someone
it
just,
first.
I'm thinking in my brain like someone straight up just like without all. I forgot. Okay, I forgot. Never mind. Listen.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
They already had this
That's
like
all.
back
I
and
forgot
forth.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
that skipped my mind. Sorry.
Right. The box was already opened.
Yeah.
So he had an in already. He knew that like there was at least a little bit of attraction somewhere.
There's an
So
interest.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
What would you say? Okay, then what would you say if you didn't do that? If it was unsolicited, what would you say he could have done to, like, for you to have decided to go on a date with him? If he was just somebody who like came across your page, you hadn't come across his page before.
Well,
it
that
wasn't
did-
you who did. It wasn't you who did it.
It did happen. I've gone on a date with somebody from Instagram also. It's the street that you exit on to get here.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
got it.
So with
You met
that,
person on Instagram?
yeah,
I didn't know
Are
that
you
either.
sure? You didn't know that?
I'm so sure.
Like, you didn't go to school?
It was
didn't know-
on my
I don't think
birthday.
I
Did you
ever
know
asked.
of
I don't
the
think I
person?
ever asked about
Huh?
how you guys
Did you know
met.
of that person?
No.
Oh,
I didn't know that. That's
No,
how you guys
it was
met.
from Instagram. I think with that one, they target the same thing that kind of happens to you with the cats. They pick a topic of conversation first that they see that I'm interested in. Like, I think what it was at that time I used to post a lot of pictures on Instagram of like my outfits.
Mhm.
So they commented like, "Oh, your outfits are super dope. Like,
Yeah.
I like the way you dress." Or like, it wasn't just, "Hey, here's my dick." It was,
Or
they
it
were
wasn't. It wasn't something about
striking up-
your boobs or your
Right.
Yeah.
getting you naked or something
How'd you
like
fit
that.
Right.
that in that shirt?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Exactly.
It was
No.
about your interest.
It was
Got
about
it.
what
That's
I
cool.
like to do too.
I could
So
respect that.
Yeah.
right, he was like, "Oh, those shoes are cool. Are they Jeffrey Campbell?" Like, and it was like, "Oh my god, you know this shoe, you know this designer. Now we have something to talk about."
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe
I can go with that. I think that would be a fair. Yeah, and just introducing yourself, and I also think like not coming off too strong or like assuming a person is a certain way. When I say a certain way, just like, oh, you must really be out there. Like, you need a hardworking man so you can relax. Like, who said I don't like working? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Why
just,
do I
like,
need a
trying to
a
come
man?
off like
Yeah.
trying to come off to like, I think being vulnerable and just taking your shot. Like, look, you may or may not be interested in taking it. The person may not be interested, but
Yeah.
I will be more inclined to possibly, especially if I'm in a place where I don't want to date at all. Like, I might think back 6 months from now and be like, hey, like, oh, I forgot about that DM. Like, hey, are you still single? Are you still interested? Like, I might go back to someone who respectfully approached me, even if I'm not ready right now. Then like, and then just skip and forget all the rest that get on my nerves on a regular basis or whenever it happens. And I'm just confused. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes it's like a joke, and like we joke around like, oh yeah, I'd tap that, but like I would never approach a person that way.
No.
If I was interested and if I wanted to be taken seriously as well. Like, you're really wearing that sweater today, boo. Like, I would never. I would never.
things.
I know.
Never do that.
Dude, that does remind me though, of one of my favorite things. Well, it's only my favorite just because like I feel like I really like gave it back to him. Was somebody was trying to like do that whole arrogant asshole thing at me to try to get me to be like, okay, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
Is like I had said something talking about how I'm obstinate to a fault. And they tried to respond back at me saying that actually it's obstinate, but you know, I'm an asshole like that or something like that. And I was like, oh hell no, this person's trying to insult my intelligence and trying to say I spelled it wrong. I copied and pasted like a screenshot of
Dictionary.
dictionary.com, and I was like, actually it's obstinate. I'm an asshole too. I just happen to be an asshole who knows how to spell.
Oh my god, that's a good one.
Don't ever insult my intelligence because I
Don't.
will come at you with a fucking vengeance.
She'll freak out.
She will freak out. What are some tactics you've used to
Yeah.
slide into people's DMs? Did it work out for you? Did it not work out for you? What are your tips if you want to slide into someone's DMs?
Yeah.
Or stories
Like,
about somebody
yeah.
successfully
Yeah.
sliding
Yeah,
into your
stories
DM.
of
Tell
like
us.
annoying DM sliding in.
Yeah. Are you
Like-
with or have you married a person that you met?
Ooh,
Like,
that's a
From
good
a
Did you
one.
DM
actually go
message?
down the slide like after?
Melissa, okay,
Did you not get it?
I do get
Got
it.
it.
I love it.
It's so good. But I always thought the sliding wasn't an actual play slide. It was like sliding into home, like in baseball.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Well,
cool.
you get married,
We're
like
different.
slide. I guess slide home base. Never mind.
It's
Make it home.
it's not a correct video if Vanessa didn't
If I don't have a metaphor
I
that
didn't-
doesn't work.
an expression that we don't understand.
That's true.
Anyway, guys, thank you
Thank
for
you so much.
watching. Bye.
Bye.